Hey, good morning, everybody. On this beautiful Tuesday, where I'm at, I actually have a little bit of snow here in Seattle. So, hope you guys are all doing well. So, this morning looks like the count's down about 4K. That is wonderful. Got a few questions and I want to answer these. One was just about an initial setup with a credit spread. Um, so the first thing I look for that is advantageous to me is when the stock has recently gone down. So right now, this is the case. Tesla's on its way down, right? So as far as opening a put credit spread, we generally can collect some more premium on the way down. So that's what we're going to do. We'll hit trade options. We'll go, let's look at March 12th, a few weeks out. Let's see. And, boy, we don't have anything open on March 12th at all. Oh, puts. Definitely made that mistake before. So right now it's trading at $8.50. I think very safe is about $150 out of the money. But I still have confidence that there is good support around 8.30s. So this is why you'll see a lot of my spreads right around that 750-ish mark right now. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the did I say 650? Anyways, around the 750 mark. So how do we do this? Let's get our pointer out so you can see exactly what we're doing here. So we're going to make sure we are on put, and we're going to make sure we are on sell. And then if this little box doesn't show up, you can either go up here and hit select, or you just hold down on it for a second and it'll do the same thing. It may be different in Apple. I don't know. This is Android. So we hit sell, and the one below it will hit buy. Click this little up arrow, show our total credit received, which is great. I like to see about 20%. Hit continue. And we are going to open one of these guys. And let's try to collect about 210. You'll notice if you ever have trouble opening these, you'll have the mid price right here. Usually you have to go below it a bit to be able to get filled really quickly. So we'll hit a 215. See if we can get filled there. And we'll probably have to replace it with maybe 210. See if we can get filled at 210. All right, so we got filled at 210. Now, the other question I had was, like, when do you start losing money? Or when can you lose money? So what did we just open? The 750. Is it this guy? Let me double check here. Okay, 312. So it is. We open one more of these guys. So when you have the spread open, you'll see right here what the break-even price is. So below that amount at expiration is where you actually start to lose money. Now, if the stock goes up right now, so right now we received 210. Now, if the stock goes up right now, it will be more expensive to close this out. As soon as the stock, did I say, let me back up just in case I said this wrong. When the stock goes down, we start to lose money, right? So you'll see this price go up. So right now it costs $2.12 to close this. So that means we're down $2 on this trade. But on our side, we have time, we have theta, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the decay over time. So you can kind of see what happens here. This is just a larger view. So if we were to open this up basically a few days ago, February 3rd, we would have received 260. And just even with price going up and down, you can see that what the trend is, right? It's getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper to be able to close this. And what we're looking for is by expiration, that thing to be close to zero, or when it's down quite a bit, that's when I typically roll them, because the stock price dropped, it dropped a little bit this morning. This starts to go up a little bit. Break even price, you're going to see this based on your average credit received. So on average, I received 219. And how this works is, to actually lose money on this trade, you're not just having to hit this top strike price, the 750. You're having to go below it enough to where you eat up the premium received. So we received $2.19 or $219. But if you look at this price, the 747.81, and you add in the credit, that equals 750. So at 750, if it doesn't go below there, we keep 100% of our collateral and we keep 100% of our premium. Anything below the 750 is where we start to give up some of that premium. And if we go completely below, if we're below the bottom strike price, the 740, upon expiration, that's where we lose it all. So we don't lose it all. We lose all of our collateral. So if it expires at 739 and we don't manage it, we don't roll it out, we don't do anything else, we lose the $1,000 collateral that we put up. We still keep the premium, the 219. So on this trade, we have a max loss of our collateral, so which is $1,000, minus premium received. So which means the maximum loss on this trade is going to be $7.81. Hopefully that makes sense. So again, we have collateral of 1,000. We've received 219. So because we lose just the collateral, we'll always keep the premium. That $2.10 or the $210 I collected, that is cash in the account. I can withdraw it. I can buy lunch with it. I can do whatever I want. That's ours. We sold this. It's like selling anything else in the world. And then what our hope is to be able to buy this back at a cheaper price. So we can see what's happening now, right? It's going down a little bit, which means likely Tesla's going up a bit. So there's two things that are going to work in our favor, which is time and money. But what we're really after is the time. So as the stock price goes up, it's just going to be cheaper and cheaper. And that's how we generally will exceed the expectation on the premium that we're receiving. Let me say this a different way. So if I'm opening up a spread and I open it up and I gain 20%. So if I open up $1,000 worth of collateral spread and I receive $200, right? That's 20% right there. But that's without the price going up. So if I'm patient and I wait till every single time the stock dips down to be able to open that, as soon as it rebounds, I should recover that relatively quickly. That's not always going to happen. But if we look, over the year, over the course of even 3 months, since it's actually just going up, that helps us maximize the amount of profit we're going to make, because those spreads that are open are not going to cost as much to close, and then we can roll them out for additional premium. So even if this thing traded, if it was completely a flat line, then we would just gain that 20%. But because it's going up, and this is one of the components that I like about this stock, and the reason I trade it, one, because it is going up, which helps us realize that premium quicker, but also because it is volatile. So because it goes up and down, volatility being a component of options, that makes us be able to receive more credit. If you open up a $500 spread or $1,000 spread on just about any other stock that's a lot more stable, you will not see this kind of premium collected. So hopefully that all makes sense. I can go over this in greater detail if you need it. Let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, have a great day and make a lot of money.